Do you know what we're not going to talk about? The fact that I didn't patch test last night before I did my makeup. Wow, I didn't think that I'd come back to this, but here I am. Hello. If you're coming over here to YouTube from TikTok, thank you so much. If you could spread some positivity like you guys always do, that would be great. I'm going to do a tutorial on this requested look. I'll tag the comment here, I think. Let's start with my base. First, for some hydration, I'm going to go in with the Tatcha water cream. Now usually for my primer, I switch around between three. So I have the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Just depends on how I feel about my skin that day. Today my skin feels a little more drier than usual, so I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. When it feels sticky, that's how you know it's ready. Let me just preference, I do my face in a very weird order. You don't have to do your face like this, but this is what I do. Stay tuned. For my brows, I am using the SheGlam, so this is the Shan makeup brand, Tinted Eyebrow Cream in the shade Soft Brown. I've had this brush forever, but I'm going to use the Anastasia brush. I think that it's number 8. I don't know. I bought this. My mom bought this like 8 years ago. Probably. So I'm going to go into my SheGlam eyebrow cream, and we're just gonna zoom in a little bit. To cut out my eyebrows, we're going to clean it up with the Colorpop Pretty Fresh Concealer, and I'm in the shade Fair 10N. Always remind yourself, brows are sisters, not twins. Sisters, not twins. Like I said earlier, my routine is very backwards, so hang in there with me. Just 1 minute. We're going to use our foundation to cover up our forehead. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation in the shade 10NN. And just because the sun is coming out a little bit, I will add a little bit of my darker foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade 105. And I'm on my last leg with this one, so we're going to use the end of a brush to dig it out. I don't know if anybody else's Stay Naked foundation tube does this, but whenever I actually push down on this, it launches. Like, it launched all over my pants yesterday. It's okay though. It's okay. I used a makeup wipe. It came out. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm using the SheGlam Ready Set Primer. Next, with my beauty blender, I'm going to blend it all out. Ready, set, go. Might I stress, please do a patch test. I promise this video is not sponsored. But next I'm going in with my SheGlam contour stick. Like the hacks on TikTok say, put it on the brush. Use it that way. To set all of this, I am going to use my Mercier setting powder. in translucent. Next, I'm going to take my brush and my powder and tap a little off, all of it, most of it. Yeah. And we're gonna set our forehead. As I said, I am doing a requested look, and the requested look that I'm doing is the request of an orange tropical look. So I was thinking like a orangey pink purple. We'll see how it turns out. I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. Yes, I plastered it with stickers because I love holographic stickers. Anyways, this is the James Charles palette, the Artistry palette, the mini. I'm going to be using this orange shade right here, just in the crease, and we're going to blend it out to the bronze. For my pink shade that I was talking about, I will be dipping into the Blood Sugar palette, specifically in this hot pink shade right here called Cavity. She's packed. With the same blending brush that we were using for the orange, we are going to blend out the top edge of the pink. If you feel like your pink is taking over a little bit too much of your orange, you can always dip back into that orange shade and just go over the top of that pink. Now that my other eye is done, I am going to dip back into the James Charles palette. I'm going to dip into this darker pink shade. We're going to put it a little bit more towards the outer corner. Again, going in with that same blending brush that we used for both shades, I'm going to be blending out that darker shade. I just feel like if you migrate from lightest to darkest using the same blending brush, it just makes the shades tie a little bit better. I'll probably look back at this and cringe a little bit, but it is okay because that's how I feel right now. Again, with the James Charles palette, I'm going to use this dark purple shade, and I'm just going to smoke out the outer corner a little bit more. Again, using that same blending brush, we're just going to blend it all out. With a small pencil eyeshadow brush, I am going to be dipping into the black shade and just again smoking out the outer corner. And blend. I'm going to be using the Dawson x Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette. I know a lot of people don't like him. I really like these palettes, and I like their colors. That's all. I am going to be dipping into the shade Trisha, just a very pink, sparkly, hot pink sparkly shade. And let's pack it on the lid. I'm going to grab another brush with a little bit of that orange on it and just blend out the outer edge just because I feel like it needs a little bit more orange. Blend out the inner corner also just to make that line disappear. My lips feel dry, so chapstick. Next, I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay in black. We're going to be doing some wings. The most satisfying part for myself. To cut out my under eyes, I'm going to be using again the Colorpop Pretty Fresh concealer. I'm going to use my foundation again, a mixture of the two, the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation and the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. And again, Beauty Blender just all over, blend it out. Now that that is all blended out, I am again going in with my SheGlam contour stick. Going in with the brush and just blending. Back in with our Laura Mercier powder in translucent. And I'm taking a powder puff and we are just going to set my under eyes. Now that the under eyes have been set with that puff, I am going to take a brush and just set the rest of the face. Now my face is set and is baking, I am going to finish the eyes. I'm going to take my NYX eye pencil and I'm going to just I'm going to line my waterline. Now that I have lined my waterline, I'm going to take that pencil brush that we used for the black and I'm just going to smoke out the bottom lash line. Now that I have smoked out my bottom lash line, I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash mascara and just put a nice coat on my upper lashes. Upper and lower. Next, I'm going to glue on my lashes so I don't keep the actual box, but I do know that these are Kiss brand. And then we'll use our Duo Lash Glue. I do like black lash glue just because I do always have that strong eyeliner. And that's just a personal preference. It's up to you on whatever you'd like. Now that it is tacky-ish, we are going to place them on the lash. I do like to try to grab from the middle part of the lash, just so that I have more control over my natural lashes and where they lay. For my contour, I am going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and as you can tell, this was my favorite. It's mostly gone, so I don't use it anymore. So this is my next favorite. So we're going to use this on the cheeks. And like TikTok has instructed numerous times, we're going to do it higher than we want, just to make it look snatched. Next, I'm going in with the Bare Minerals Golden Gate Loose Powder Blush. To just top off the lid a little bit, I'm going to go in with the SheGlam Wizard Invisible Jelly Shadow. It just adds that little bit of pop that everybody always needs. So I'm going to add it into the center of my lid. We're just going to blend it out. Finally, we're going to go in with some highlighter. This is the Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in Dare to Divulge. I love this stuff. It's just finally, I'm going in with my MAC lip pencil in the shade Soar. I know a lot of people are going to cringe at this because I don't actually use lipstick. I just use chapstick and lip liner. I like it. I don't know. We're taking our Urban Decay setting spray and dousing. Alright, so this is my final look for my orange tropical inspired look. If you're coming over here from TikTok, extra special thank you. Thank you so much for supporting me. I don't even know how I got to this point, but we're here, y'all. So hi, how you doing? If you would like to request any future eyeshadow looks, feel free to hop over to my TikTok because that's where I do take requests. I typically do not try to scan my comment section very often on YouTube. It has been terribly negative. So, that being said, I will see you guys over on TikTok. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!